Today we're going to look at the Canon R5. While there will be some features that are specific to that, for the most part, Canon's menu system hasn't changed as they've progressed from DSLR to mirrorless. Where you will see a change is if you're using a Canon Rebel camera, as their system has sort of one extra layer to help guide you into which category you need to be in. But once you get past that, it's pretty much the same. Canon does a pretty good job of putting a lot of their features, rather their functions, at hand when you press their Q button or their quick menu button. And that will vary based on whether you are in photo mode or in video mode. And you can see that it's quite extensive what it goes into, but we're still going to dive into a few of the bits and pieces because you can get to some more options, more settings when you go in through the full menu system. So the first one up is going to be the different codecs, the image qualities, whether you have JPEG or RAW. If you're in video mode, it's going to be whether you have your high frame rates here, as well as your full HD, 4Ku, 4KD, all of those fun kinds of bits and pieces. They are going to be on the first page of the red menu right there. Now, not all Canon cameras come with high frame rate, so obviously check that your camera has those before getting too far into this and being like, well, John at the lens panel said it was there. Might not be there if your camera doesn't have it. It is possible that on some of the cameras that is going to be under the fourth page of the red menu, but that is where it will be if it is not under red 1. Moving on to the purple menu, purplish pinkish menu. This is the focusing, auto-focusing, typically settings. Here you will find your different variations on autofocus, including the facial tracking, as well as whether you want to detect people, animals, etc. Whether you have eye detection on or just face detection, it's all right there. The other thing that you will find under this pinkish purple menu is your manual focus settings. So whether you are using peaking or not, whether you want the focus guide on, which I actually really enjoy on Canon's mirrorless cameras. In addition to the peaking, I find it really helps to nail that focus manually. The blue playback menu is very similar to Sony's. It is fairly straightforward, whether you want to rotate and jump forward and backwards through images, that kind of thing. Purple menu for Canon is their communications setup, so it's their networking settings, things like Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, all of those good things. Now the yellow menu is the wrench menu, the setup menu. It is sort of more technical things. Here under yellow 1 is where you're going to find your format card option, as well as moving on to yellow 5. Now on the R5, the reset camera function is here on the second to last page. On a lot of Canon cameras, it will actually be on the last page. One change that I've noticed with the newer Canon mirrorless cameras is that they don't have just one camera reset anymore. You have basic reset and you have other settings as well. So you can reset your basic settings and still keep, say, your Wi-Fi passwords saved if you so choose. Canon also has, just to make things complex, 2 more places that you might have custom settings that you might need to go into reset. So this is their orange menu. This is their custom functions menu. Custom function page 3 at the bottom will allow you to clear your customized settings, and this on page 5 will clear all of your custom functions. So an easy way to tell if one of these has been set is if, when you are looking at them, it is highlighted in blue as opposed to in white. And you know that you will need to go in and clear them out. You'll see how that didn't clear the control ring. You go into here, it has. There you go. The last tab on a Canon camera is their custom tab, where you can add whatever it is you would like from any of these. So if you happen to jump between different white balances on a regular basis, whether you turn HDR mode on and off, whatever it might be, anything that you want to get to on a regular basis and change from one setting to another, it's usually a good idea to utilize the My Menu setup. And that's it. That's Canon camera menu system. It's not quite as uniform as some of the other ones out there, with a few changes from model to model, but for the most part, that is where you're going to find things. If you have found this video helpful or informative, please consider giving us a like, subscribe, share, thumbs up, tell a friend, smash a bell, and whatever it is all the cool YouTubers are saying this week. And until next time, I'll see you soon.